Hi guys, welcome to my video. I want to share a few things with you. I found a few things I really wanted to try and I thought, why not bring you along? So I'm going to be trying them in front of the camera and I do have foundation on, concealer on, primer on, all that stuff. And then I have two products in the end that I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so I have my favorite everything on. My favorite primer, my foundation, my concealer. When I'm trying new products, to me that is key to have everything on. Just because you don't want to ever try a new product on top of foundation that you don't even know if it works itself. So I have everything on my face. Excuse the hair, it's a little bit rough, but we'll move on from that. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to try, so this is from Physicians Formula. This is the Blush and Bronzer Duo, and this is in the shade Light Pink. Now, I typically don't gravitate to Physicians Formula that much, but I will say the products I have tried, I liked. And this was also on sale. I got it from Rite Aid. This was $3.24. So, the packaging is not my speed, but pretty colors, and you do get a brush, and you do get a mirror, so. Alright, so let's try this. I'm going to be taking, it's a small pan. I'm going to be taking my contour brush and going into this blush shade, which is pigmented. That's pretty. It kind of feels like it's bunching up a little bit, but I also feel too, it's better to use like a blush brush, but it's hard to get into that with this size pan. So it's very pretty. Alright, so then it does have a bronzer on the one side. I'm not going to get into that tonight because I have something else I want to play with. So I did open these bad boys. So this is new. This is from Beauty Concepts. So we have a Radiant Bronzer and a Radiant Illuminator. And these were $3.99 a piece. You get a huge size pan. So we're going to go into this guy right here. This is the bronzer. And obviously you can tell it's a little bit darker and then a little bit lighter. Now it does suggest for you to actually take a brush and go in the whole pan and kind of dip it around. I am not going to do that because I am light skinned. You can, I just not recommend it. We're going to go back in with this brush. I'm going to go into like this lighter of the spot. Ooh, that's powdery. Okay, so it suggests for you to tap off the excess. I don't know. It is very dusty and very powdery though, so. It's a little bit blotchy, I feel. But very pigmented. Very pretty though. I like kind of pans like this that has something for everybody, and I like that. So not bad for $3.99. The darker shade is very dark. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not going to do that because I can already tell by the looks of my hands that that's going to be way too dark. So not too bad. Get a decent size pan with it. Alright, so we have blush on, we have bronzer on. We're going to go into this bad boy. This is the Illuminator. And I'm going to take, not bad, I'm going to take an actual fan brush from Real Techniques and go into this guy. I think this might be a big miss. Okay, so, okay. Yeah. So this is like falling glitter. Like, do you see that in the background, like the camera wise? That's like falling glitter. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush and set it aside. And I'm going to take the small contour brush from Real Techniques. The actual color of this is really, really pretty. It's just really, like, you probably can't see, but the pan has all, like, this dust around it. And, yeah, it's like drips of glitter fall off. Big pan, $3.99, not worth it. I wouldn't be using that. Alright, so now we're going to go into this bad boy. This is Smashbox Spotlight Palette in Gold. And it has 3 shades. Packaging looks like this. And then you get your, oh, plastic still on that. You get 3 shades. So obviously I'm going to be using this lighter shade. I'm going to go in with a smaller fan brush. I mean, that's dusty too, and it's Smashbox, but. And I'm just going to go right in the apples of my cheeks. Doesn't really feel like it's damn much. I don't know. I think maybe, where's this brush? I think the one from the Smashbox could work. I'm just really subtle with my highlight, so I don't want to go overboard. I think the one from Beauty Concepts is beautiful, but it's just going to be fall out of glitter, so Smashbox wins. But these colors are beautiful. This one shade is actually so beautiful that it could be a eyeshadow. Very pretty. Alright, so we have that. So that I like. So that's definitely a winner. Okay, so we have blush, bronzer on, and highlights. So next we're going to get into eyes. So I've never tried anything besides an eyeliner. This is from Max Studios. You get 9 eyeshadows. And we're going to tap into this bad boy. Maybe. If I can open it. Oh my god, that's so annoying. And then you rip it. Yeah, and then you rip it, which is more annoying to me. Alright, so this kind of reminds me of like the MAC look. Definitely not MAC though. Okay, so this was $1.99. Pretty shades, you don't get a mirror, is what it is. So I'm going to be taking a blending brush and going into this middle shade and seeing what this can do. I will say the packaging is really sturdy. Kind of. Something. The only thing that sucks right now is I decided to use a primer for like the first time ever. I'm not going to use that brush. And the primer is from Laura Mercier, and I will be very honest with you. It's kind of overshadowing because if you can tell, it's like dark. It's going to kind of overshadow unless you have something really pigmented and you know that works. It's going to shine right over that. But we'll try. Yeah, all I can see is like the Laura Mercier. This is really powdery as well. Which, again, I don't care about as long as I can blend. And it's blending really well. I will say don't use a primer that has a tint to it because it's not going to work out for you. Alright, so next I'm going to go into this darker shade. I'm going to take more of a stronger brush. And let's see what this guy does. You know what? I'm going to use my finger. There we go. Not that you want to apply everything with your finger, but for $1.99, is it that big of a deal? Not really. Alright. So then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and kind of blend that out. feel too it's the primer. But who knows? I'll try this again without the primer. I think it's the primer. It has a thick consistency, and I don't know. I definitely think that's the primer. But like this side is actually hard to blend out, and this side wasn't. Like I look like I'm so uneven. I don't even know. If I look like a hot mess, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Alright, so they blend really well with your fingers. I really honestly do feel it's the primer, but we're going to keep going. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. More of a gold shade. I'm going to use my finger again. That is pretty. It's just annoying to me that it's the primer, and oh my god, that's so annoying that I did that. I usually don't wear primers, and today I'm like, you know what, I'm doing a full face. In this right here, I'm like, I want to give it a fair shot. I need a primer, and that screwed me. But what can you do? That's very, very pretty, very pigmented. Very, like, look at that color. Like, guys, it's not the palette. It's the primer. Alright, I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to go into this more of a yellow shade. And not very heavy. I'm just going to gaze the top part of my under eye. Not the best work I could have done, but is what it is. Very pretty, though. Alright. I like this palette. I do. $1.99. I like it. No primer. Alright, so then we're going to go into, I have two liners. I have this from Wet n Wild. And this is a felt tip liner. I'm going to be using this on the top part of my lash line. That's so annoying when you can't get it out. And this was $2.99. The only thing I don't like is it's super, like, short. Oh. Well, that went on pretty well. The only problem with this is going to be how long do you have until it dries out? Ah! Michelle. God damn it. I start talking, and that's what happens, but not bad. Hot mess. Hot mess right here. Alright, so I like this. It might be like Essence where it dries out a little bit, so I'll have to let you know. Next thing I'm going to be trying is this guy right here. This is from Physicians Formula. This is only $1. This is from the Insta Ready line. This is a eyeliner in the shade Champagne. And it has an actual sharpener, which I thought was cool. So I'm going to try this on the bottom lash line. I mean, it is very pigmented. I think it might be better off if you, that's pretty, if you do it up top. Not bad, though. $1.49. All right, then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Committed to Prime. I love it. Primer on my eyes. I've never tried this primer, so. It smells like lotion. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to smell like. If you guys know, I don't know. I usually like tinted primers, not white primers, but I heard good things. And the next thing I'm going to try, this is new from Rimmel. This is their Grow Lash. And this was actually only $2 on sale. Again, the thing I like about this is it actually has a component in it that allows your, like, if you use it every day, it allows your lashes to grow. And I love the packaging. And this is one of my freaking favorite applicators. I like the Christmas tree. So we'll see how this pans out. It's a little clumpy, but I believe it's the primers. The problems are the problem in this video. It's the primers, I promise you people. Like, I know my eyelashes, obviously, they're on my face. And my eyelashes never get clumpy like this. Even with a bad, mascara. It's like a clump fest over here. Like, it looks bad. And I just drew, I mean, it's not bad. It's not, like, horrible, but it's the primer. Don't use an eyeshadow primer with this guy. And don't use an eyeshadow primer with this guy. And I got it up there. Still pretty, though. Alright, so I like this. I'm going to give it another shot. I don't think I should use a primer with it. And I really like this guy. So, alright, so I did get 2 lip glosses from the drugstore. I was gonna get a lipstick, and I'm so excited and glad I didn't. So this is from Jan, my Pout lip gloss, and I was gonna pick these 2 up in a lipstick, and there was no prices. I went up to the counter. These were $12, and they're not even I'm returning them. I'm just, it's not gonna happen. I would have bought Rimmel. I would have bought 5 from Wet n Wild. I'm not spending $24 on a brand I don't know and never even heard of. So, I'm not going to open that, but I am going to use the Infallible 8 Hour Pro Lip Gloss. Ooh. Very, very pretty. Alright guys, I liked a lot of the products that I used. Some of the ones that I didn't like the highlighter from Beauty Concepts. The primers I did not like at all. Jane, whatever, I'm returning. The bronzer was good. The mascara was good. I love the eyeshadow palette. And Smashbox is always pretty good. So that is it for me. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Remember, keep viewing and keep leaving comments, because the more you do, the more I know you're interested, and the most likely you are to win. So, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.